Hello. In this discussion question, what we're going to look at is, in your opinion, did Martin Luther King's philosophy of nonviolent approach bring success to the civil rights struggle from 1955 to 1965? So, one of the things you're going to be looking at in answering this question is that you look at events that Dr. King was in charge of, or things that basically branched out to answer it. Now, all you need to do is give me two things as evidence if you believe it did cause success. One of them, of course, would first be the Montgomery Bus Boycott, because the Montgomery Bus Boycott of using nonviolent approach that a year later they were able to, with the Supreme Court help as well, to desegregate bus lines. Other examples you could use, for example, was the March on Washington, where he gives his famous "I Have a Dream" speech. And this was in support of JFK's finally trying to put through a civil rights bill. There's also the March of Selma, which did turn violent, but King and his followers did not fall back to bring basically attention to that in the city of Selma, even though it was 50% African American, only 3% were actually registered to vote. This would also all accumulate with the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. Now, if you decided to go to the opposite direction and say, no, his nonviolence did not bring a lot of success, then what you would have to focus on is mostly like the Black Power movement. This would have to deal with things like this Black Panthers, Stokley Carmichael, and maybe in essence also Malcolm X. So there is two ways you can go about it, but as before, just give two facts and what you're going to focus on and what you're going to write about of how it did bring success, or if you are in probably a real minority way of saying, no, it did not bring success, but you'd have to give two facts and write about it. And as before, if you can get this to me before 4 p.m. on Thursday, I'll critique it and tell you how you can improve. So let's have a good week.